Alright, just give me a second here. Alright, so I'm just going to make this video really short. Two things. One, in regards to my BER season tournament, first round, so I will not be playing in Eastgate Park for games 7 and 8. You know, knowing that it seems like, well, I don't know if it's really going to happen today since it's already the 5th. From what I heard, that my cousin might be back sometime after the 4th. So it's not necessarily today. If it is, good. Then I can actually do Eastgate Park. But I got to do it for 2 straight games, going to get games 7 and 8. But, you know, and I think one of those games can be, well, I mean, I said I'm not going to do it on my lunch break again, because knowing that it's a much farther drive to Garden Grove than any other city I've been in, you know, on my lunch break in the past. And yes, it is my, you know, first trip to Garden Grove ever during my lunch break. So considering I already have a long list of cities that I've visited, including La Mirada, Anaheim, right? Winter Park, yes, Norwalk, which is very close, right? Santa Fe Springs, Lakewood, and even Cypress many times. Garden Grove is just the furthest out, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, yeah, dude, it's gonna have to be for game 7 and 8, just to be safe, in Evergreen Park. I'm trying to remember if that park has a 3-point line. I don't think it has. I don't know if they've revamped it, because I haven't been there since, believe it or not, sometime in October of 2023. Yeah, it's been that long. So, yeah. So instead of, it's kind of gonna be, it's gonna be kind of like last year's, you know, first season tournament format for 2024, when it was, you know, 2 road games in one city and then the next 2 road games in another city. And, you know, I had different rules then. But this time, like, I mean, this is an unintentional attempt, you know, as far as, you know, the situation with my cousin. I don't think he's going to be back yet today, as it seems. I just have a feeling he's not. But I do expect him to come back, you know, sometime, you know, after the 4th. So I know him and his family over there got a lot of moving going on. So, you know, he's got to help him out, which I totally understand. So yeah, so for the sake of games 7 and 8 today, and tomorrow, yeah, it's gonna be back to back. So I'll be in Evergreen Park, and It's not very far out. It's it's closer to Coffee Bean, and you know, for some reason I want some juice it up, but we'll have to see. So yeah, it's going to be 7 and 8 are going to be in Evergreen Park for the Eastgate series, and I will explain later on for games 7 and 8 what the rules will be. And yes, those games are set to be much harder. So considering the series is tied 3-3, it's going to be tough. It's going to get tougher. All right, so set that aside for now. The next thing I want to talk about is, and by the way, I'm going to drop this video first before I finish with everything else that I still have. I'm already caught up a little bit. I just need to finish some of the rest. So, look, man, I don't want to go on too long on this, but there's just to deal with this program I'm in for mental health. You know, it's right now. You know, normally I have my sessions, my therapy sessions, on Wednesdays, and as of right now, with the current progress of the reprocessing of the payments based on this shocking total of this large ass bill that I have, that's in the process of being fixed. And so look, man, I mean, considering that I had to deal with all this, like, in general, is why, like, I'm still in this dump. I'm sorry, dude. Like, for me to go through, like, all these phone calls and, to deal with, even having to communicate with my own insurance about this very issue, this and that. It's like, I mean, let's just be real for a second, dude. It should have not come to this in the first place, okay? It should have not come to this. The mental health that I get. And I've said it over and over again. I've said it over and over. That if I was already in a new job, I would have not had this at all. I wouldn't. I'm dead serious, man. But this is what I get. This is how far I've come in my 13th year. Just knowing, now like with this medication being another issue, now it's like I gotta test out this dosage or that dosage to see if it works or this and that. And then on top of that, you got this other kind of whatever substance that is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy, dude. So, see, as of these other problems I already have, dude, my main problem is trying to get the hell out of here. All right. But now, because I'm still here, all these other problems start to pile up. I know I said the number one issue has been friendship issues, but now it's just come to this mental health program. Now all of a sudden financial issues, and now medication issues. It's nuts, dude. Like, I just don't expect things to go smooth for me for as long as I'm still here. Yeah, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, well, that's outside of work. Work is work. Outside of work is different." At this point, this dump is a curse. In that it's like, for as long as I'm here, and I'm saying that a million times already, there's just a lot of stuff going on that's just really bad. So I'm gonna leave it at that, dude. I gotta go. So yeah, I'm just saying, man, this whole financial thing, I should not have to be dealing with this at all, to the point where now I gotta reach a deadline. And it's like, it's just crazy, dude. That's why I should have left a long time ago. And now you got this whole, it's favoritism at its finest. And that itself is, I said it, I didn't expect myself to win, but imagine if, imagine if I was trying to go for those prizes and I started to compete and I still lost to the girl in the service department, man. It's crazy, dude. Like, it's a popularity contest, like JC said, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, dude. I just had enough, man. I gotta work my way to get the hell out of here, because I know I still got issues to deal with, and unfortunately, it's part of why I'm still in this dump. All right, peace.